Okay, so welcome to review po natin in Mathematics 10 for the first quarter. So yung coverage po ng review natin is all about the law of sines and cosines, transformations, the bearings, and the quadratic inequality in one variable and two variables. So let's start. Number one, which set of given measures is best suited for solving an oblique triangle using the law of sines? A S S S, B AAS, C SSS, or D AAA. We'll give you 5 seconds para sagutin po. Okay, go. Okay. So, ang tamang sagot dito, since this is a law of science, we all know that para magamit po yung law of science, kailangan natin ng tatlong case, right? So, ano yung mga tatlong case na to? We have the AAS case, we have the ASA case, and we have the SSA case. So, saan dito? Yung case natin, that is letter B. Yung letter A at yung letter C po is for the law of cosines. Which information is sufficient to solve an oblique triangle using the law of cosines? So, nasabi na natin kanina, 5 seconds go. Okay, and the correct answer is we have the SAS at yung isang condition po for the law of cosines is the SSS case. Number three, in which situation is the law of cosine most useful? So nasabi na natin kanina. 5 seconds go. Okay, so sabi natin kanina na magagamit lamang po yung law of cosines under what cases? We have the SSS, three sides are known, and SAS, two angles, or rather two sides and an included angle. So that's letter C. Number four, which situation requires the use of the law of cosines? 5 seconds go. Okay, and the correct answer is letter C, two sides and the included angle are known. Ito yung SAS kanina. So again, law of cosines, SSS and SAS. Number 5, what are the coordinates of the point where the x-axis and y-axis intersect? 5 seconds go. Okay, and the correct answer is at the origin, and the coordinate of origin is 0, 0. Number 6, which ordered pair represents a point located on the y-axis? 5 seconds go. And the correct answer is, so y-axis, yung value ng x natin ay 0, then may value yung y para masabing that point is located on the y-axis. And the correct answer is letter B. Letter A is on the x-axis, letter C is on the first quadrant, and letter D is in the what quadrant? Second quadrant. Number 7. In which quadrant is the point -7, -2 located? 5 seconds go. Okay, so pag quadrant 1, ang sign po natin for the point or positive positive. For quadrant 2, negative positive. For quadrant 3, that is negative negative. And for quadrant 4, positive negative. The correct answer is letter C. Quadrant 3, negative negative. Number 8, in which quadrant is the point 8, -6 located? 5 seconds go. Okay, so yung sign po ng point natin ay positive, negative. That is in quadrant 4. Positive, negative. Number 8. Which statement correctly describes the location of the point 48? 5 seconds go. Okay, so we have 4, 8. 4 is positive, so that is left of y-axis, right? Left of y-axis is negative, right of the y-axis is positive. Since 4 is positive, so that is right of the y-axis. So between C and D. While 8 is the y value, so positive nasa taas siya ng ating x-axis. That is letter C. Yung letter A po natin, negative yung x, positive si y. Yung letter B naman, negative si x, negative si y. Yung letter D, positive si x, negative si y. Number 10, which statement correctly describes the point negative 9, 4? 5 seconds go. Okay? So x natin ay negative. So makikita siya below or rather sa negative, no? So nasa left siya dapat ng ating plane. So sa left siya ni y-axis, 4 is positive. So yung y makikita sa taas ni x-axis. That is letter A. Number 11. A point is translated 3 units left and 6 units down. What happens to its coordinates? 5 seconds go. Okay, so this is all about translation. So sabi natin dito, the point is translated 3 units left. Since left, right, that is y, left is negative, so that means y decreases 3 units. So between C and D. While sa 6 units down naman, down and up is for y, right? For y. 3 units left rather is for x. So your x decreases by 3. So it's between B and C. While 6 units down, that is for y. So y decreases 6 units. So again, 3 units, si x nag-decrease, then 6 units, si y nag-decrease. That is letter B. Negative, negative. Number 12, a point is translated 7 units to the right and 4 units downward. What is the effect on its coordinates? 5 seconds go. Okay, so here this is also translation 7 units to the right. The x is positive, so x increases by 7. 4 units downward, so that is decrease in y 4 units. So that is letter A. So x positive 7, y negative 4. Number 13. Which statement correctly compares a quadratic equation and a quadratic inequality? 5 seconds go. Okay, so a quadratic equation and a quadratic inequality. So in letter A, hindi sila palaging magkaparehas ng solution set. Yung letter C, pag equation po, it is different from inequality. Pag equation, equal sign ang ginagamit. For inequality, that is letter B. Correct answer is letter B. 14. Which inequality symbol means greater than or equal to? 5 seconds go. Okay, greater than or equal to. Letter A is less than. That is letter L. Letter B is greater than. Letter C is greater than or equal to. And letter D is less than or equal to. The correct answer is letter C. 15. Which graph correctly represents the inequality x is less than or equal to negative 2 on a number line? 5 seconds go. Okay, since the inequality symbol po na ginamit is less than or equal to, since may equal to, yung circle po natin is closed. So that is letter C or letter D at -2. Since makikita natin na yung less than ay nakaturo po sa left, so the correct answer is letter C. So pag greater than, ang sagot ay letter D, shaded right. Open circle naman pag wala po tayong equal symbol dito sa baba. 16. Which graph correctly represents the inequality x is less than 5 on a number line? 5 seconds go. Okay, since the symbol po na ginamit is less than, so yung circle po natin is open. That is between C and D. At nakaturo po yung less than sa left. So the correct answer is letter D. Open circle at 5, shaded left. Number 17. What does the solution set of a quadratic inequality represent? Quadratic inequality solution set. 5 seconds go. Okay, so solution set of the quadratic inequality represents the y values of the variable that satisfies the inequality. Number 18. Which value is part of the solution set of the inequality x squared minus 9 is greater than 0? 5 seconds go. Okay, so dito, since this is multiple choice, we can use trial and error. If x is equal to 0, we will get -9 which is not greater than 0. If b naman po ang gagamitin natin for x, so 2 squared minus 9 is not greater than 0 also because 4 minus 9 is -5. Kung c naman po, 3 squared is 9, 9 minus 9 is equal dapat siya sa 0. And letter D naman, 4 times 4 is 16. 16 minus 9 is 7, which is greater than 0. Letter D. Number 19. Which transformation turns a figure around a fixed point without changing its size or shape? 5 seconds go. Okay, so the correct answer is, ang keyword po natin dito ay turns. For translation, slide. For reflection, that is flip. Dilation is zoom. So the correct answer is letter D, rotation, turns. 20. Which transformation produces a mirror image of a figure across a line? 5 seconds go. Okay, so keyword po natin dito, mirror image. And that is reflection. So that's it for part 1 of Mathematics 10 review. Good luck and see you next session.